Give them in a dance man style for all the dancehall fans. Whether you're doing lovers rocking or you are gully band man. And if you love for this rhythm, say forward. If you love for this rhythm, say forward. If you love for this music, say forward. If you love for this rhythm, say forward.
And this is also something that gets me in trouble, but I say it anyway. Even though a lot of our veteran artists should be respected and for what they have contributed, and I believe that they should be put on the highest platform because they have accomplished doing something that many of us in our generation has not and probably will not do, is making ageless music, right? So I commend them for that. But I also, on the flip side, I believe like a lot of them is lazy. And I believe like a lot of them want to be praised every day for who they were and not praised for who they are now, right? You cannot demand or bully respect. Respect is something that has to just come by, naturally. And people respect you based on your efforts, your contributions, but they respect you based on the vibe. Now, again, we look at this music, the foreign music, and we take everything from the foreign music. We steal the lyrics, we steal the dressing, we steal the vanity and everything, but we don't look at the blueprint that we're supposed to look on. Some of our artists, in my opinion, cannot be replaced. They won't be replaced. And some of them still sound like they were singing 20 years ago. Why are these artists not finding songwriters to write songs for them and get them back in the studio? Same original voice, new lyrics. Because clearly if you haven't had a hit in 20 years, it's because you no longer have the ability to write a hit. But that shouldn't mean that your career is over. It should mean now that you should now come to the crossroad and say, this is a business. I'm going to get 5 or 6 young people, sit down, and I'm going to write some songs. And I'm going to sing some songs. Because guess what? What I have, the business has not recreated. And there are a number of artists, without me naming, in this industry that have not been recreated. Their sound have not been recreated. But guess what? Their ability to pen, it's not there anymore. And it will happen to most artists.
I'm not sure. I don't know if he wrote it, somebody else wrote it, but Maxi Priest, it really shocked me when he came out with that album, to tell you the truth. When he came out with the last one.
His last album was great. I'm not sure that if Maxi wrote it or not.
I don't know who wrote it, but the fact that he was able to come back, because it's been a long time since he dropped.
But in regards to what you're saying, I think that all of them need to do it. We got some really great artists,
sitting around.
And so here's the thing that goes back to how you started. These people are bitter. They're bitter because they did something 40 years ago that opened the door for everybody who's making money now. And those people who are making money now don't respect them. So they have this sense of anger because it's like, yo, because of me, that's why y'all make money, right? But what they should do is realize that, okay, if I get back in the studio, I get a proper team around me, I can get a hit tune that's going to go on the juggling. And guess what? Because of that hit tune, I'll be able to charge 15, 20 grand or 10 grand. And I will now be on the same platform of these artists, and I won't have to grudge them so much and be angry with them because I'll be earning too. The greatest thing about reggae and dancehall music, and if you only remember one thing about talking to me today, remember this. Reggae and dancehall music has one element that no other music has. You can never age out.
Seriously.
If you're a hip-hop artist and you get too old, the kids don't want to hear you anymore. Same thing with R&B and all of the other genres. The artists, they age out. It's done. Reggae is the only genre of music where an artist can be 55 years old, and if he get a big hit, If he says the right or she says the right thing on a rhythm, that's what counts. Their age don't count. So, in my opinion, knowing this, the artists who are complaining and angry, it's because they're lazy. Because they can still step on a stage and go toe to toe with the best of them. If they put in the work. Because you don't have to have an age, you know, to be, you understand what I'm saying? Because some of our best artists nowadays, you know, our older artists, they're 60, 65, some of them are 70. But they still sing. If you listen to somebody like Barrington Levy, you would think that he's in his prime. You listen to Cocoa T, he's in his prime. Sanchez, they all still sing the way that, you know, the way that they sing. And there's a list of them. My thing is that, okay, we rate you guys for what you guys have done to the industry. And you guys are wicked, take nothing away from you. But you know what would make you guys wickeder? If you guys could continue making hits.